This woman accidentally pressed a switch. The next second, her boss was shoved into the swimming pool by an inflatable doll. Staring at her drenched boss, the woman froze, not knowing what to do. The manager immediately led her to apologize to the boss, but the embarrassed boss refused to see them, telling his assistant to send them away instead. Feeling guilty, the woman decided to make a pot of mushroom soup as a way to apologize to her boss. Meanwhile, the boss, feeling a bit hungry, went to the kitchen to find something to eat. There, he noticed the pot of mushroom soup she had made. Drawn by the aroma, he couldn't resist taking a taste. But moments later, he suddenly felt dizzy, and his vision began to blur. By the time the woman returned with the seasonings, the boss was already losing control of his body. However, she thought he was still mad at her, and was just messing around in the kitchen. Before she could say anything, the boss collapsed onto the floor. Realizing something was wrong, the woman looked at her mushroom soup, then at her motionless boss, and immediately understood. He had eaten the undercooked mushroom soup. Recalling an emergency first aid method she'd seen online, she poured dish soap into some water, and made the boss drink it, trying to induce vomiting and wash his stomach. But worried it wasn't enough, she pushed him down and used physical stimulation to make him vomit. Surprisingly, it worked. The boss instantly threw up the mushroom soup. However, he also started blowing bubbles from his mouth. Curious, the woman pressed on his stomach, and sure enough, the boss spewed out bubbles like a bubble machine. Later, when the boss saw the hotel's surveillance footage of the incident, he was mortified beyond words. He immediately ordered his assistant to delete the footage, and left the room to get some air. But to his dismay, the entire kitchen staff was waiting outside to apologize. Even worse, the woman, trying to show her sincerity, loudly recounted the entire incident in front of everyone. The boss grew even more embarrassed. He tried to flee back into his room, only to realize he had forgotten his key, and was forced to endure the public apology. This story teaches us one thing: never eat undercooked food.